All right, Netties, we gotta talk. The game is fire, but it ain't perfect. From untrackable heroes to teammate trolls ruining ranked, there are a few key things holding this game back right now. And if they don't get addressed soon, yeah, casual players are gonna start bouncing, I believe. And in this video, I'm breaking down 5 things Marvel Rivals desperately needs to change and how they can actually fix them. What's good? It's your boy Grandpa Casual, and I am back with another Marvel Rivals video for folks who love Marvel Rivals but want to keep their sanity while doing it. If you like what we do here, consider liking and subscribing. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. Coming in at number 5 is let us avoid teammates longer. Listen, it's just not enough for 3 days. 3 days is fine, but if someone is toxic, refuses to play as a team, or just isn't a good fit, I should be able to avoid them for longer. Let me choose 2 weeks, maybe even a month, or even permanently if I want to. I know blocking exists, but there's a limit to how many people I can block. I block the worst of the worst people out there, and even now my block list is full because the community is kind of toxic sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm wondering, why can't I have more flexibility on this without needing to hard block everybody? Right now it's like I'm doing inventory management instead of just enjoying the game. And yeah, we just need a little bit more flexibility there, because if you play as hardcore as me, then the 3 days is just not enough. Okay, with how much I play, in 3 days I will likely be seeing you again, and maybe I don't want that to happen. So yeah, just the ability to extend that a bit longer for those who play a lot more, I think that would be great. Fix number 4 is fixing the matchmaking metrics. So I don't really know what the matchmaking is based on in this game. Okay, listen, I don't know if it's kills, I don't know if it's heals, damage per 10 minutes, I don't know. Whatever it is though, it's not really working. Listen, I keep getting teammates where I feel like I gotta coach the entire squad. I feel like Greg Popovich instead of feeling like one of my favorite heroes within the game. I'm not trying to lead the Avengers every match, all right? They need a smarter system, something that tracks decision making, game IQ actually, or actual impact on team outcomes, like not just numbers. Like give me some matchmaking with vibes, not really spreadsheets, because it just seems like I go on these long streaks where the teammates that I get are teammates that need me badly. In majority of the time, I am MVP in those matches, which shows me if I do not sweat, take my shirt off, and try my hardest, I would not have won those matches, which is kind of a bummer. I would at least want to be matched up with players that are on my level, quote unquote, or at least play to the level that I play or with the intensity that I play and want to win. That would be great, because it seems like I get matched up with players who treat competitive like it's quick play. They don't really care. They don't really want to win, while I'm out here sweating and trying my hardest to win the game. And that's really frustrating, man. So I think that there needs to be some changes to the metrics and how they match people up, or how they balance teams, or something along those lines. Something needs to change there for sure, because it's not just me. I think this is like a community-wide situation. So fix number 3 is stronger punishment for throwers. Listen, this one is very simple. If somebody rage quits mid-match, especially round 1, 15-minute bans really ain't doing nothing, all right? Marvel Rivals is fun, but people actually care about climbing the ranks. And when a thrower or rage quitter dips, it ruins the whole experience. Like, treat it like you would cheating, because quitting is kind of sabotage when you're on a team of 6. And I get the other perspective too, where it's like, if you don't want to get matched up with people that quit or throw and things like that, then find 5 other people and play with them. That way you don't ever have to worry about that. But that's easier said than done, man. I don't have many friends that play the game, so I'm kind of stuck solo queuing most of the time. So it just really sucks when somebody just wants to throw the game. If it was once in a while or one side of the blue that would happen, that's one thing. But it seems like that's kind of like the meta for players. It's like, if it's not going the way that I want it to go, then I'm throwing. If you don't pick the characters that I want you to pick, I'm throwing. If you don't ban the character that I want you to pick, I'm throwing. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand why come into competitive and do that. I can rant about that forever. I'm not going to do that here, but they need stricter consequences for this, all right? Like, they need a few days. They need to feel it. Like, they need to feel it the same way that I feel it when I go from Grandmaster to Platinum 1. Like, they need to feel the consequences of their actions. And 15 minutes ain't it. Like, I've literally had people in matches saying, listen, you can report me. You can do whatever you want. I'll just take the 15 minutes and I'll be right back in here doing it again. So Netties, we have to do something. Something needs to change. We have to fix this. This is something that really needs attention. I don't know what the overall solution for this would be, but at the very least, stricter consequences is a step in the right direction. Give them a few days, give them a week. I don't know, but you have to fix this, because some people take competitive seriously and they have no choice but to solo queue with those who are out there playing. In that number 2, we have no punishment for staying after a DC. Listen, this is what gets me even more tight. If somebody leaves in round 2 and we decide to finish the match instead of surrendering, then we lose points. That's wild. It's not our fault that we have 5 people. Somebody decided to quit. They wanted to rage quit. Why should I be punished because somebody else decided to quit the game? Now, listen, I feel like if we were to surrender a 5v6, that's a whole different story. Okay, we'll lose points there because we surrendered, but at least reward us a little bit for fighting through the match. We're going to still play, right? So I feel like just give us a reason to continue playing. And a good reason would be if I continue playing, if I fight through this match, guess what? I won't lose any points because somebody else DC'd. It won't be a win. It won't add any points, but guess what? It at least gives me a reason to continue playing as opposed to being like, okay, now I got to surrender and go through the whole surrender cycle with people where it's like, well, you don't want to surrender. You don't want to surrender. It's just annoying. So give us a reason to do the 5v6. And guess what? You never know, right? You never know. You might just come up in a 5v6 and catch a win. Who knows, right? It's round 2. You never know what'll happen. But a lot of times it doesn't get to that point because it's like, listen, somebody quit. It's over. It doesn't really make any sense to play. That's at least how I feel. I feel like, listen, somebody quit. It's a waste of time for me to continue playing this game. I'm not playing this one. I'm going to go to another round because it's over. There's no way we're winning 5v6. But at least if I had that little inkling in the back of my mind, like, hey, if I continue playing, at least I won't lose any points because somebody quit. Guess what? I will stick it through and it'll be a little bit more enjoyable to do. And at number 1, now I know some people say that he's the worst dive in the game, but let's be real. Black Panther is damn near untrackable in this game right now. His speed is wild. I mean, you blink and he's gone. You get hit by a spear, you see some purple shit, and then you're dead. That's usually the cycle in the loop when you play with this guy. And it's just his mobility that needs tuning. Give people a fighting chance to actually respond, and I feel like he'll be fine. I like a fast character, but I shouldn't need a spider sense to aim at this dude. He actually reminds me of Spider-Man in season 1. Spider-Man was a menace to me in season 1, but after a while, I was able to get his combos down and really understand how he works and how to at least fight back when he dives me. So right now, the only success that I am having with Black Panther is I had to turn my sensitivity up. I had to look up the sensitivity that a Black Panther player would play. I had to look up the sensitivity settings of a Black Panther player and change my character to that same sensitivity just so I would be able to turn around just as fast as him and be able to counter and at least get away. It has been working a little bit, but at the same time, I do think his speed needs a little bit of a nerf. But that's just my opinion. Don't hate me for that. It's just how I feel. So those are 5 changes that Marvel Rivals need to make ASAP. Let me know if you agree with these. Let me know if I missed some. Let me know if you disagree. Whatever it is, I'm always down to have conversations with you all. Just keep it cool in the comments, please. And if you're still grinding Marvel Rivals, still climbing the ranks, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.